Switzerland is home to the oldest hotel management school in the world. The country has been known as the cradle of the hospitality business ever since the turn of the last century, when European high society came to its grand hotels to take the mountain air. Founded in 1893, the Ecole Hoteliere de Lausanne created a traineeship based on the fundamentally Swiss characteristics of organisation, gracious manners and perfection.
If you speak of service, you have to be very attentive on two different things. The first thing is the savoir-faire and the logistic. How do you organize? And the second is the savoir-être. It's more personal than a service. And then if you combine these two things, savoir-être and savoir-faire, that's the synergy. And this is very, very interesting because you deal with people, you deal with sentiment, you deal with well-being. That's wonderful. It's not like selling a machine. And this final touch, this is very important for students, to be very, very attentive. And if you are attentive to small, very small details, this is the difference.
Today's students come to EHL from 57 countries around the world, and 46% of them speak more than 4 languages. In the early days, students were often the children of hotel owners. Now, while that second generation of hoteliers do still enroll, the makeup of the school is as diverse as the industry itself. The emphasis is on business and leadership, and the air is heady with ambition, as motivated students apply themselves to practical, analytical, and strategic coursework.
Strategic management is a lot about relating your firm and industry to changes that are going on in the world. So it's a lot of focus about what's happening in the world in terms of the economic situation, the political situation, technology, social and demographic changes. So we're constantly scanning the environment, making the students not only understand what's been happening and what's happening now, but what's going to happen in the future. And then how are those changes going to affect the industry? So it's very much about applying the theory, by having practical experience with the tools and concepts.
In an industry that's been severely knocked by the economic crisis, this new generation of hoteliers needs to be savvy to the economic variables and customer habits that will power up new business opportunities.
Innovation is coming from the more saturated market, not the new market. When you have more competition, of course you are more obliged to be innovative. Also, you have one common generation, Generation Y, has grown up with new tools, new ways of communicating, new ways of sharing information. Now the brand is co-constructed by the customers. It's not, as I said, the classical model was I communicate, you listen. There is no interaction. Now I communicate, you listen. If you don't agree, you can change it or you give other messages. So it's a more continuous process. It's listen, respond.
Technology is at the forefront of hotel innovation. And clever hotel concepts such as Citizen M show how responding to social attitudes and good design can create a brand.
The expression that's used frequently is high-tech, high-touch. If you have a lot of technology, then you can really develop the high-touch and give the customer the extended welcome when he's ready for it, because you know that customer, that technology has provided you with in-depth information. So I think technology does provide that high service level. The hotels have been slow to wake up, but kind of trying to gain momentum now. And we see more jobs appearing for students in that kind of area. You know, e-marketing managers, social media directors within the hospitality context. So we try and reflect what the industry needs, but we also, I think, are a bellwether in terms we try and indicate to the industry what they need as well.
In 5-10 years' time, these students will be running departments, if not hotels. But in their first year, it's down to basics, actively learning about every aspect of the hotel business. On graduation, many choose not to work in the hotel industry at all, but rather offer their expertise to professional organisations who appreciate the value of a Swiss-run hospitality bootcamp.
It's a condition of success for the future. So the market is so wide open. There's so many possibilities. It's huge. Really, it's huge.
In Lausanne, for Monocle, I'm Andrew Tuck.